just know I'ma be a legend. Ain't no telling where, but yeah, just know.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being part of this family and being part of this journey, this beautiful evolving journey. If you are new, welcome. Welcome to my channel where I bring you guys DIY techniques. Yes, DIY techniques on almost anything, and I just say you do it yourself. If I can do it, you definitely can do it yourself. Today I am bringing you guys part of a series of videos that I started. When was that? Was it in December or January? Somewhere there. If you guys remember, I did a parents' house makeover series, and somewhere along the lines I just dropped off from that. I think what happened is that the pandemic hit and then things just started changing. But I did actually have footage of a kitchen remodeling that I did, complete kitchen redo, and finally I have gotten the courage to go through all the footage I had and actually edit it. So today I'm bringing you guys a whole kitchen makeover. It's exciting, it's big, it's a whole new kitchen that my parents got. So I hope you guys will enjoy this video. Let me know what you think. And if you're not happy with your kitchen, I know it's very expensive to remodel a kitchen, consider doing or adopting some of these little tricks just to give it life until you can actually afford to redo it. So without wasting any more of your time, let's get into this kitchen remodeling. All right guys, enjoy the video. This is how the kitchen looked before we started. This kitchen is like 27 years old, so yeah, back in the days this was the in thing. Right now it's tired, the cupboards, the doors have fallen out, and yeah, it just needs a whole redo if I can. And not if I can, one day, the next video I'm gonna be doing in this kitchen, I'm gonna be ripping everything up and giving my parents a whole new kitchen. So this little white mubbly looking area here, I used contact paper. You guys know that I'm crazy about contact paper, so I'm trying to give the kitchen a new feel with that contact paper. All right, now let's start with the project. Let's keep calm and get this kitchen looking lovely. This is the paint I used. It's Velcro. See, the reason why I use this is a Plascon paint. It's apparently with this one, you don't need to have an undercoat. An undercoat is where you need to paint one layer first so that the paint actually sticks to the wood. But I didn't need an undercoat with this particular paint, which is what I loved about it. But what I did need to do is to get sandpaper to just to scrape the top layer, because what happens is that these cupboards get oily, they get dust, they accumulate all this dirt, and if you don't actually sand it first, you will find that your paint actually peels eventually. So it's just the same as painting a wall. So we started off by just sanding the cupboards to remove any layers of oil and paint, so the paint can actually stick onto the cupboards. Oh, another thing, I removed the kitchen knobs so that I can start painting. So I think we ended up doing in total 3 coats. So we did this first coat, and yes, I'm lazy. I did not take out the cupboard doors. Thank you. Did you guys see how many cupboard doors are up here? It's up and down. I wasn't about to take out no cupboard doors. So I just left them, and we just painted meticulously around with the cupboard doors there. I was very happy with how it was looking. Having done that, I then So we did the first coat, and then I'll let it dry. This paint actually dries very fast. And then did a second coat, and I think within the same day we were able to do all the 3 coats. So I was very happy about that. It's very quick to dry. One thing I have to say though is that having done this, I do wish that this was darker. I wish I had gone for a much, actually gray, because the thing about paint is that what you see on those little strips they give you, the paper paint test color thing, you usually don't get the exact same thing, especially depending on what your background is. That actually changes the color of your paint. So I do wish that this paint was way darker, like proper gray, so that it pops a bit better against the what you call it, against the tiles that our kitchen actually has. So that's what I would change right now. Okay, now moving on to putting the contact paper. I started off using like a credit card thing, but it was too small given the surface area is so large. So I used a ruler that was more efficient. So I would use a ruler to just make sure that I don't have any bubbles. And as you can see, my sister came behind me to just, whatever bubbles I created or I skipped, she would just go over it and pop or make it, the bubbles burst. Yeah, I don't know how to say it. All right, and that's how it looks. This is how it looks when we have put both the marble finished contact paper and we've painted, and then the knobs I spray painted them gold. And yeah, I'm loving this look. As I said, I know some people are just into this whole white thing. I just wish there was contrast here because this is kind of a spacious kitchen. I do wish that was much darker. All right. Now the next part is something that I was trying out. You see, you can see that this kitchen, even with the light on, it's a bit dark. So I thought to put a strip light along the edges of this kitchen. So this is what I got. This is the same, it's a strip light. It's actually quite affordable, actually very, very cheap. You buy it per meter. So this is the same strip light that we used in the ceiling. If you guys haven't seen the dining room makeover, that's that guy is putting the strip light along the ceiling edges. It really gives life to anything that you use. So what we did here is that we glued it and sellotaped it underneath this counter, so that even when the light is off, it just gives presence to the kitchen. And I I love it. I think this was a total winner. I like how it looks. I think it gives the kitchen so much life. Now, I did not really buy anything with this kitchen. All I bought was the paint and the spray paint and the contact paper. Everything else, as usual, spray painted, guys. Gold is the theme that the house was going for, so I spray painted a lot of things gold. And then my mom happens to have like silver and black kitchen utensils, or so yeah. And these chairs I reupholstered. I showed how I reupholstered one set. I do have footage for these particular kitchen chairs. I might actually do another reupholstering video in the future, but yes, this is how the kitchen looks. I hope that you guys enjoyed that, and I hope that you will try it, even if it's not the whole thing, you know, whether it be you live in an apartment or you just want to help your parents. The contact paper is something that you can rip off. So even if you live in a rental, you can actually go and buy the contact paper. It doesn't have to be this white one. You can get a black one, you can get a brown one, whatever you want. You can actually put this and rip it off when you need to, or change it up. That's the beauty about this. It allows you to be flexible and change with the mood. Right, guys, thank you so much for getting this far in the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and that I will see you in another video. Stay blessed. Have a good one.